Legendary Lambeau Field for a contest of phenom quarterbacks. It's the second-year quarterback C.J. Stroud on the road taking on Jordan Love in a big-time contest inside of the most historic and legendary stadium in football. And here come the Houston Texans wearing blue today because the Green Bay Packers are wearing their alternates with their white helmets and all. And here comes Jordan Love looking spiffy out of the tunnel, trying to lead the Packers to their second win of the season in the Madden 25 debut of Houston and Green Bay. Good to have everybody joining me back here for Game 2 of our doubleheader. The Bengals took down the undefeated Browns earlier today at 7 o'clock Eastern Time, and the Texans will look to hang on to the AFC South lead with a win today on the road. But it will be no easy contest, as the Packers are a feisty team, especially inside of the stadium, where the Cheeseheads do tend to get a bit more rowdy than most. Keyshawn Nixon ready to return. The Packers start out on offense. Fairbairn steps up to the tee, and we are underway at Lambeau Field. Nixon from the 7-yard line will take a return up the middle, down at the 29. So here comes Jordan Love, and those helmets are clean. The Packers outfits looking good here on the 20th of October. Week 7 Sunday football for the Packers and their fans ready for their offense. Welcome everybody joining me. SM Trex, Eggs Off, Brendan Marks, Theo, Tired Fits fan, everybody else joining me throughout. Trex, I know for a fact that you did. I also picked the Packers. It is a 25-6 split in favor of the Texans today. Packers get the party started offensively. Christian Watson in motion. Spent most of last season injured. Hoping to stay healthy this year. He will not receive a check down. The left tackle gets in the way that time, and it'll wind up being an incompletion. So not a great start there for the offense of the Packers, but they are multi-talented with so many targets. Josh Jacobs joining the crew at running back this year with the departure of Aaron Jones in Minnesota. Jordan Love pointing out defenders in the secondary. On a 2nd and 10, the Texans bring 5, and they have got Love in the pocket. Aziz Al-Shire, what a start for Houston. A loss of 9, 3rd and 19. Coming up. What a BG Pro doing 7-8 Pats to these 7-8 Bills, 14-0 in the first quarter. That game could be a win or go home type of game based on the records, it sounds like. All right. 3rd and 19 coming up now. The Packers face a 3rd and a mile. Back at their own 20. Love on the screen has it complete to Josh Jacobs up the sideline. Not quite enough. So an opening drive, 3 and out forced by Houston as they have an injury. At the very end of that play, Derek Stingley Jr. going down, grabbing his shoulder too. That doesn't look like the prettiest of injuries for a defensive back, but hopefully he'll be okay. And back on the field next drive as the Houston defense has earned their rest after a sack and a 3 and out force as well. And it will be a punt. Daniel Whelan is up for the punt here for the Packers. Houston played it safe. And this one will be returnable from the 25 up to the 32. 7-yard return on a gnarly punt from Daniel Whelan. And here comes C.J. Stroud, the Ohio State Buckeye, looking to break the quarterback curse from that university. And he had an excellent rookie year. One rookie of the year for the offensive side of the football. And looks so good doing it. I don't think any rookie quarterback has ever felt more comfortable than C.J. Stroud last season. As the Texans offense starts week 7 out. 1st and 10 at the 32. With a handoff to Joe Mixon, the former Bengal, with his first touch today. It's a pickup of 5. What up, Flash Gordon? Rooting for the Packers, but I doubt they went. Texans are the media darling. Yes, indeed they are. The Texans this year are pretty much what the Lions were last year. And there's always a team like that every season in the NFL. Joe Mixon picks up 5, the first positive play for the Houston offense today. Stroud will fire a check down. It will be cut up the sideline by Schultz. And there's Dalton Schultz, another big target for C.J. Stroud. He'll be finding quite a bit today. Jalen Petrie on the sideline. They actually made some of these face scans very realistic. Clapping up for his offense, though. And Jordan Love waiting for his next drive at the discretion of his defense. And if C.J. Stroud has his way, he'd be on the field all day long, as he is here on 1st and 10. Plenty of protection. Deep down the field he goes. One-on-one coverage and a wind-up incomplete. Stephon Diggs, the intended target, and Eric Stokes with a pass breakup. I think the Panthers are going to be like the 2022 Lions. You mean at the end of this season? I can see that. All right, yeah, I'm sorry. 22 Lions went 9-8. Yeah, I 100% can see that too. Stephon Diggs, the intended target. Nice pass break up there by Eric Stokes. A running back screen is going to be blown up, a loss of 4 by Quay Walker. I'm not sure how I feel about wide receiver and running back screens in this game. They don't work out very well at all, if not ever. I'm not a huge fan, personally, I must say, but that's all right. Now the Texans face a 3rd and a mile themselves, 3rd and 14. Mixon in motion. Pressure coming. Quick pass from Stroud is caught, but well short for Dalton Schultz. Neither team does anything on their opening drive. One combined first down in 2 possessions. Houston will kick it away on 4th down. Interesting start to this one, chat. Didn't think this one would be very defensive-sided, yet here we are. Tommy Townsend, a 2-time Super Bowl champion, on for the punt. Getting this one back and away. It'll land at the 7 and die right at the 1-yard line. What a punt. Woo-hoo. Talk about precision. Welcome to the stream, Dalton. Pack better win this. How are the Texans doing? They are doing okay during the season. They are 4-2 this year. And after the Jacksonville meltdown in London, they lead the AFC South by half the game, but need a victory here on the road to keep that margin of victory. Or extended, I should say. But a loss would see, I believe, the Colts go in first place. The Packs start this drive with their backs against the wall from their own 1-yard line. A handoff to Jacobs, and he will escape the end zone, but not by very much. Good tackle made a yard away from the line of scrimmage, and an injury to the O-line of Green Bay. So that is already our 3rd injury, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Man, the face skins look a lot more realistic in Madden 25 than they ever did in Madden 24. Can't get over this. I like it. I'm loving it, chat. Hopefully you guys are too. 1-yard pickup there for Jacobs. Same formation here for the Packers on 2nd and 9. Another handoff to Jacobs, and he will escape the end zone. Try to hit the right sideline, gains 4. And the Packers will have a much more manageable 3rd down and 5 coming up here. Stevenson burning the Buffalo defense. Stevenson's very underrated. I hope he has a pretty good year with the Patriots this season. I'm actually going to pull up and see what that preseason game is looking like here. Packers face a 3rd and 5 at the 5. Love down the middle, connects with Christian Watson. First down, Packers. And now they're looking for a little bit of a 99-yard drive like the Falcons had yesterday in their win over Seattle. You might gotta love to sling a 95-yard touchdown. Maybe he'll have an 84-yard one in his back pocket here. We'll have to wait and see. A little bit more breathing room here now for Green Bay. Love back down the middle, connects with Jaden Reed. And he'll meet a couple of Houston Texans. Azeez Al-Shire was the first to the jump. It's a 9-yard pickup near the first down marker. 10 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter, and the Patriots lead the Eagles 10-3. So that is what's going on in the preseason. Jacobs, the former Raider, first year here in Green Bay, looking for the handoff, won't get it. Love play action pass, and he's going to fire his first interception today. That pass is picked off in return inside the 25. Jimmy Ward with the INT. First turnover of the day goes to the Houston defense. What up, Roll Tide? You're in Destin, wow. Jordan Love has been a turnover machine so far this season, and that continues into Madden 25. Jimmy Ward with the NINT on Christian Watson's intended pass. He's just not looked very solid at all this season. What's up, Isaiah Shin? Just having a spell pick? All right, bro. I believe it. Texans now will be threatening. Jordan Love playing like me as quarterback in Madden. Yeah, he's not playing very good at all this season. Yeah, I hate to see it. Texans start their 2nd drive from the 22-yard line. Well, they hand off to mix it up the middle. And they'll meet a couple of Packers at the 19. Edgerrin Cooper, the rookie. Talk about him in a little bit here. He is going to be, hopefully, a stud on this defense for the Packers, at least I hope. but they are decorated with other talent too. Kenny Clark, Devontae Wyatt, Preston Smith, Quay Walker, Isaiah McDuffie, and others. Jair Alexander at corner two, looking to make a big impact on defense this game, as the Texans have found themselves inside the red zone. Play clock is down to 5. Stroud with pressure coming up the middle. He'll check it down to Schultz again. That time it's a pickup of 4. Scored a hat trick in your game. Wow, 3 touchdowns for Ramondre. How about it? 20 people in here. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. If you are, drop a like down below. Let's see if we can get to 15 in this stream. Packer fans on their feet here at Lambeau. 3rd and 3, hand off to Joe Mixon, and he is not going to get there. What a stand for the Packer defense. No offense in this game right now, chat. Not at all. There is a combined 2 first downs in this game. That's insane. Fair Merit is on for the game's opening field goal attempt, 33 yards out, and the kick is good. Texans first on the board here on the road, 3-0 lead, with 3:36 to go in the first quarter in Week 7. Hope Will Anderson does good this year. Me too. No harm, no foul with Will Anderson. Hopefully he does okay. He was a very high taken draft pick. I'm kind of just coming to terms with that. It's kind of crazy how high some of these guys get taken, depending on their position, but Will Anderson deserves all the hype, in my opinion. Hopefully he pans out to be a stud as time continues. Kick return taken from the 5 for Nixon. Up the middle he goes, and just across the 25-yard line. They're going to give him the 27. And out comes Jordan Love once again, looking for another big drive here for the Green Bay Packer offense. Although they have not found any of those big drives so far today, they will be seeking their first on their 3rd possession. Maybe they can find it. It's a matter of time at this point. In the backfield stands Josh Jacobs. Jaden Reed is in motion, and he motions back left now. Hand off to the former Raider, and it'll gain nothing. None at all. This game will somewhat be a high-scoring game at the end. Oh, most likely. At least the Packers defense is going crazy. Whose team of your life? It is the Browns. You were correct. And they just lost in the previous stream to the Bengals, 28-14, their first loss of the season in my Sims. No game for Josh Jacobs. Good defense all around here at Lambeau. And a 6-man rush. Screen pass is out there and caught by Jacobs this time. He'll gain 9 on the catch and the run. Houston trying to hang on to a minimal lead here on the road, and that would try to keep them propelling above the rest in their division. It's kind of what they want right now, is a comfortable cushion for as long as possible. Love back under center on 3rd and short. Can the Packers convert? Play action pass. And a check down caught by Jacobs. That'll do the job. First down completion to Josh Jacobs. Easy check down for Love. What up, Chili? Number 1 again, W. Big ups to that. Love back under center. First down and 10. Shouting out orders to his receivers, inside ends. And a check down will be caught by Luke Musgrave. Gain of 4. Josh Allen is the X Factor. Hit a 59-yard pass to Stephon Diggs. Big ups to that combination. Although it is no longer, as Stroud and Diggs look to be the new lethal duo here in Houston. Packers across midfield for the first time today. On their 3rd offensive possession, handoff to Jacobs, trying to find a gap to open up. But Azeez Al-Shire with his 5th tackle of the opening quarter. He's locked in right now, Chad. He is going crazy. Pretty underrated linebacker, if I do say so myself. Packers face a 3rd and 6 in the final minute of a defensive-sided opening quarter. Love looking to change that up here. Pass down the middle will be secured by Watson. First down, Packers. Ball moved to the 32 of Houston. Big ups to that. 30 seconds left now. We might have one more play. And we should. Linebackers drop it in here now for Houston. And the Packers are well within field goal range at the 32. Play action pass for Love. He will set and fire down the field, caught by Watson. What a way to end the quarter. What up, Eclipse Storm? Good time for you to check in. Packers on the march here. And they will take a deficit into the second quarter, but they are looking good with their field position. In the final 10 of the opening half, Watson collects that one. Second quarter is underway here at Lambeau. And Jordan Love starts this one out in the empty. Pump fake left, and now a toss that direction. Touchdown, Luke Musgrave. The Packers lead at home. What up, King Ducko? What up, Scribble? Too easy for Jordan Love. Nice recovery following his interception drive. He leads a touchdown for the Packers, and they take their first lead today in Week 7. The Pack is back. 3 seconds into the second quarter. The Pack is back. Conversations going on with Derek Stanley Jr. He is back on the field, I believe, at this point. And the extra point here will be Andres Carlson, him and Greg Joseph in a kicking battle right now in training camp. But Carlson knocks it through. There's my guy Love. What are your expectations for the Browns this season? Should be a good team, especially if Watson is near as good as he was with the Texans. That is the thing that so many people are doubting. I love it. You know what? We talk about it in years past, right? The 2020 Browns season, we do really good, go to the playoffs, win a game, almost beat the defending champion Chiefs, who went 14-2 in the Chiefs' kingdom. You know, everyone's like, hey, this Browns team's going to be great next year. We had too much hype around us. It didn't go well. This year we make the playoffs. We're super injured. And now everybody forgets about us because Watson's our quarterback. I don't know. And a return taken for Houston. Dynamic return number 3 today. Up to the 31-yard line. That's crazy, Scribble. I bet you'll be happy to know that the Browns lost earlier today against the Bengals in the simulation. What a big mean here for your Houston Texans, who are trailing just after a quarter and a step from the Packers. As Green Bay shows blitz here on 1st and 10, opening play of the third Houston drive. Stroud off the play action. Stepping into a pass, and he will find Schultz again, his favorite target today. They'll gain 5 on the crossing route. Inch closer to the line again for Houston. Yeah, 28-14, the Bengals beat the Browns. For those of you tuning in for the first time today, this stream was a pretty good game in Cleveland. Their first win in the Browns Stadium since 2017, and off to a former Bengal. Speak of the devil, Joe Mixon got a first down carry. And that'll work out for the Texan. What up, Toy Movie Maker Productions? Got the Pack today. They're off to an okay start. Love had an INT, but their defenses look pretty good, all things considered. Now the Texans try to get back to a scoring position. From the 49-yard line, a handoff to Mixon. Good blocking. And he'll bounce off a couple of tackles up to the 42. 9-yard pickup that time. With the time taken away in the second quarter. Look ahead to tomorrow's games. I actually almost forgot what we got coming up. Let's have a gander. 9-yard pickup there for Joe Mixon. Looking for another handoff. He won't get it. Stroud off the bootleg left side, finds his target, Stephon Diggs, and a marker down late. I believe this is going to be a late hit penalty, and it is. Okay, that one I think I agree with. Very rarely do I agree with that penalty, but that time is an exception. Tomorrow we got the Dolphins at Indianapolis and the Lions at Minnesota. So a divisional matchup and an AFC matchup for you tomorrow. Houston inside the red zone after the catch and the penalty. Will accumulate up to the 18. Pass down the middle will be caught. It's Collins inside the 5. The Michigan wide receiver with his first catch today. And first catch in Madden 25. Quay Walker, just penalties, man. Seems game realistic. Allen to Diggs again. What a connection. Fullback checking in now for Houston. It's Beck. Joe Mixon awaiting a handoff here. 9 on the play clock. Snap is going left side, and Mixon will not quite break the plane. Almost got in there. but not quite. The fact that I have 6 videos right now fully edited and ready to post is crazy. I'll have highlights coming out all the way up until September 2nd, Jack. Can't wait for those. Texans now on a 2nd and goal. Stroud looking to throw the football to the end zone. It's dropped incomplete. Thought Collins would hang on there, but it is Valentine with the pass breakup on that occasion. I think that was Valentine, right? No, that was Jair. My apologies. All of a sudden, it is 3rd and goal. And Houston try to punch it in here. Stroud is going to be sacked down in the backfield. Isaiah McDuffie, not Trent McDuffie, with the sack. That's a big-time play for Big Fella. I cannot believe they didn't score there. That is crazy. What a stand for the Packers again. Their defense makes a stop once more. Vikings wideouts much more tough, in my opinion. I would say the Packers sucks. It's pretty cool. Not the greatest, though. Once again, the Packers defense makes a stand, and Fairbairn on for a 23-yard chip shot, and he's got it. Lead is cut to 1 at Lambeau. Houston 6, Green Bay 7. What up, Who Dat Nation? I have magically changed. Wait. Were you Santoria before? Or are you... Oh, hang on. No, you were not. You were someone completely different. Well, welcome back. Thought Santoria changed his name and identity. I was about to say. What is going on? King Ducko. Oh, all right, bet. Bet. Defense for the win. They are locking in right now. Ben will bring defense just like Joe Barry used to cook up. That is not true in the slightest. And a return taken for Keyshawn Nixon from the 6-yard line. Bouncing it right and almost found a gap on the exterior. But not quite. That Joe Barry defense was break again. Let's be honest. He did okay towards the end of the year, but it was nothing too special. All things considered. Sports Center, which LeBron is king? Cleveland LeBron, Miami LeBron, or LA LeBron? They are all so dominant, it's insane. Packers taking back over with their lead cut down to 1. Snap taken from the 30. Love hit as he throws down the middle, connects with Musgrave. That is an interesting tackle. Not a hip drop, though. And it will be a 7-yard pickup. LA LeBron? I don't know, man. Cavs LeBron went pretty crazy. Pretty insane. Love pointing out defenders once again. 2nd and 3, gets a block from Jacobs, and even that will not be enough, and Love is going to be sacked again. 2nd time today, and it's Danielle Hunter with this first sack as a Houston Texan. That's a big-time moment for a big fella. Of course, Jordan Love knows all about Danielle Hunter, being a former Viking and all that. No need to remind me, you still have nightmares from that Barry defense. I have the same about Joe Woods' defenses. It's okay. Packers face a 3rd and 17. After the Love sack, he will set up a screen to Jacobs. Trying to find some room outside and nothing there. Gain of 11. And the Packers are going to punt it away at once more. We don't talk about Joe. My bad. Over under 10 sacks on the season. I'll take his over. He actually is a really underrated defensive end, and I think he will match up nicely with Will Anderson Jr. on the opposite side. Daniel Wheeland is on for the punt here for Green Bay. Getting this one off with his right foot. Some returnability here. Out past the 30. Houston starts another drive out from the 31. Joe Barry to you. It's always defensive coordinators named Joe. Don't hire a Joe, a defensive coordinator. You will regret it. Joe, I don't know if Joe Judge was ever the defensive coordinator. Can't imagine he was good at his job, to be fair, though. Didn't last long in New York, so that would make sense. All the glorious Kings, W. Scribble. Halfway through the second quarter, Houston looking for their first lead since it was 3-0. Hand off to Mixon. Nothing on that right side. I don't know if Eagles lose because it's preseason and doesn't count. Well, what is the score of that game right now? Let me take a gander. Pats are still up 10-7. 4:55 to go in the third quarter. Packers faithful once again, causing an uprising in the stands. As Stroud will fire down the seams. It's caught by Schultz, and Walker with the tackle. Not before a first down is picked up, though, well into the Packer half of the field. Thanks, Chad. Both these games are going quick. For those of you that did not join me earlier today, we had our first sub-hour stream with 10-minute quarters, a 59-minute stream. Defense was dominant in that one. I think there were there only 2 turnovers when it was all said and done? I think so. Almost had 3. One of them was overturned and pretty much decided the game. Stroud connects with this tight end once more. Him and Schultz have had a dominant connection so far today. As Stroud will escape and take off his first carry. It's a big first down. 25 yards picked up, and he slides down. Securing possession and a first down for Houston. At least Joe Barry didn't let up over 200 rushing yards and 4 touchdowns, unlike someone else. Who would that be referring to? I wonder. Was that him? Sorry. Oh, hang on. I'll figure it out. I'll let you know. Houston knocking on the doorstep once again. Hand off to Mixon. Got a good block from his fullback. And he'll take that gain inside the red zone. Or his alignment, I should say. All right, Joe Woods. Because I believe you're correct. Let me find the exact stat line on that. What up, Devontae Pratt? The Texans just inside the red zone. Could be our final play before the 2-minute warning. Stroud is going to motion out the former Bengal at the top of the screen. He'll act as a receiver. Stroud with the pocket collapsing. Checks it down to Collins on the crossing route. And he's got first down yardage. Which will take us to the 2-minute warning. Houston 6, Green Bay 7. Low-scoring defensive affair here at Lambeau so far. What a Vikings fan. Week 5 against the Patriots. Joe Woods gave up 238 rushing yards. And Bailey Zappi beat us at home. Embarrassing. Following the 2-minute warning, what does D'Amico Ryans have dialed up? Stroud will check it down. Caught by Diggs. Looking for the end zone. 2 yards away. But not quite. W for the schedule in the chat. Much appreciated. Yeah, Joe Woods also, what else did he do? Did quite a bit. That was really unacceptable. Second down and goal. Ball at the 2, pitch left side, going to Mixon, looking for the exterior, and he'll walk in untouched for the touchdown. Houston back ahead. What's good, Devontae Pratt? And the Texans lead once more here on the road at Lambeau. An easy pitch and run for Joe Mixon. Mike Pettin was our defensive coordinator at the time, where he most ran for 220 yards and 4 touchdowns on us in the NFC Championship game. Wow, that's crazy. Mike Pettin. He used to coach for the Browns in like 2014. How did he get hired again? That's insane. That is insane. Cammy Fairbairn is on for the extra point. Houston will not go for 2. They will simply take their lead of 6, potentially at halftime. Someone not letting us watch Madden games on Saturday for a Browns game. I'm so sorry. My bad. Listen, I haven't had a day off since before this sim season started, all right? I feel like I probably could potentially have earned it. All right, so I'm getting ready to put something in chat, by the way. Joe Woods was my biggest op in the 2022 Browns season, that I actually made like a week-by-week log of how awful his defense was and his schemes were. And if you guys want to look at the Discord, I just put them right there. Nixon on the return from inside the 5. He'll take this one up the middle. And he'll drag defenders up to the 33. I had this saved in my notes, and every week I would add to it. I was not very happy. As you can tell. What up, Arturo? Back at food. Just a carne asada sandwich and beans. W. Carne asada, always goated. 2-minute drill time now for Jordan Love, although he has a little bit less time than 2 minutes. Hit as he fires down the field, still connects with Musgrave. Or it's Watson, actually, with the first down reception. Good enough. Packers take a timeout at the 48. Out of the playoffs work here. Oh boy, I'm getting ready to disappoint you even more. I have a feeling. Oh man. What if I told you there were no playoffs? And there's a reason we're doing double headers. I'll explain that here in a minute. 1:08 to go in the second quarter. Packers take their first time out. From the 48, Love will connect with Romeo Dobbs, his first catch. And it's a pickup of 8. Timeout Packers. Okay, so the unfortunate thing, I am doing double headers this week because I go to college on the 22nd. A week from today, I move in. I won't have time to stream up there because I'll be doing classes and all sorts of other things. So I got to end the sim season after 7 weeks. But when the playoffs come back, IRL, I'll sim each game out individually, and we can regroup there. My apologies, but obviously, life gets busy. Hopefully you guys do understand that much. 2nd and 2, Packers down to their final timeout now. As Love will fire a low pass, it's caught by Watson. Christian Watson with the completion. That'll work out nicely for the Packers. Oh! Time is still of the essence, though. And the Packers will move in the no huddle as a result. Jordan Love with extra protection from Jacobs down the middle finds Musgrave. And Luke Musgrave has the first down. I know, very disappointing. What a king shot there. Can you take over Devontae Prada? I mean, hey, at this point, it might take sign-ups. We'll see. One more snap here offensively before a field goal attempt for the Packers. It's going to be caught near the line again, but not quite, and they will take a timeout now, actually. Finally checked in at the hotel. Good to have you back here, John Zeller. All settled down. You have not missed too much of this game. Love through his weekly interception, and that's about it. The Packer defense has been really keeping him alive. And other than that, maybe the Packers could take a lead into halftime with a touchdown here. We'll see. The Packer out of timeouts with 8 seconds left, so one end zone shot. And then they will attempt a field goal unless Love can find the end zone, which he does not. And I think that'll make the decision very, very easy. Weekly interceptions. I mean, it's true. The only week he didn't throw a pick was week 5 in their win in LA where he had 6 touchdowns. Other than that, he had 3 against Minnesota. I think he had 2 last week, and he has 1 here already. Carlson is on for a 30-yard chip shot to pull the game back within 3 before the break. It's up, and it is good. Houston 13, Green Bay 10. 1 second left, though, in the quarter, unfortunately. Good sound to remind you guys to like the stream if you have not already. 23 people in here. Appreciate you all tuning in for a big-time cross-conference matchup between Houston and Green Bay. Tomorrow's games should be good as well. The Dolphins visit the Colts, 2 of the best teams in the conference there. And then our second game, what is our second game? I already forgot. I know it's a good one. I don't remember off the top of my head, though. It is the Vikings hosting the Lions. That's right. And a touchback here for the Texans. So they will take an 8 and take us to halftime. Sign of the months for the rest of the season? Hypothetically, that could be easy. I mean, I could still post, but, like, I'm going to be honest, it's not authentic content. You guys can go watch Eagles Pro or It's Big Simulations or somebody else who doesn't commentate. Final play of the opening half. Stroud being pressured, dancing around the pocket, and he will fire this one deep down the sideline. Double coverage, incomplete. And the break is here. Houston 13, Green Bay 10. Second half getting ready to be underway. Packers overall is lower than the Bears, Panthers, and the same with the Patriots? No way. That's kind of crazy. They got heavily disrespected. They really did indeed. Carlson is on for the kickoff. This one is back and away. Second half has begun. Return to the 26-yard line. According to other Saints fans, I'm going to the best game, Saints-Broncos, Sean Payton Bowl, even though I'm expecting a low score or a blowout. Please just don't be like a 12-9 Broncos-Colts type of game. All I can ask is that it's entertaining. Chat, I just realized how close we are to football. We are 3 weeks away from Ravens and Chiefs. Can you guys believe that? Like, I don't feel like we're that close. I really don't. It's insane. Can't wait for football to be back, man. Second half is getting started with the Texans holding on to a field goal lead in possession. Stroud with a dangerous pass, could have been picked off by Walker. He will settle for a big hit tackle instead. Makes me happy too. For the most part, I'm most happy during football season. Although there have been some exceptions to that, man. That 2022 season had me aging so many years. That was rough. Stroud on 2nd and 5. Thankful he didn't throw an interception to Quay Walker. And he will find a wide open Schultz in the flat. In 1 week, back to college student. I mean, I don't love school, but you know what? I don't know. College is going to be an experience. Neither one of my parents went away to college. They stayed local. So, I mean, I'm like an hour away from home. It's not local, but I'm away. So there's that. New set of downs here for Houston. High formation handoff to Mixon. Breaking away from one tackle. And a wrap-up is going to be made by McDuffie up the middle. Jomaine Mixon, 5 yards picked up that time. Looking to revitalize his career. It's kind of going downhill or slowed down, for lack of a better term, in Cincinnati. Maybe he can resuscitate his career down south in the hot state of the Lone Star State. After his gain of 5, football back in his chest, and he will go weak side with the first down carry on his 11th. What are these random hit sticks after every catch? Dude, you should have seen the Bengals-Browns game. Every JOK tackle was a huge hit stick. And he didn't force a single fumble the whole game. I couldn't believe it. Beyond belief, my friend. 2 minutes gone by here in the second half, and Mixon continues to run the football, although that time not really going anywhere. What up, Lab? Welcome back. Another low-scoring game. You know what? After all the shootouts we've had, we had 43-35, we had 34-32, 34-31. Trying to think what else. 38-35 and 41-24. We've been due for some low-scoring games, you know. Andrew Beck checking back in on 2nd and 10. 4th consecutive handoff to Mixon. And he is oh so close to another Texan first down. Need some normal scores. We do. We do indeed. Running Rams, Niners. Rams just went up 17-13. 5:27 to go in the second. Welcome back, Trucks, by the way. 3rd and a yard. 3 minutes in to the third quarter. Mixon stands alone in the backfield. Another handoff going to him up the middle. And a beautiful carry. Holy cow, chat. We just got a cycle. Weston Wilson of the Phillies hits a cycle. Wow. That's awesome. That is awesome. Stroud from the gun. On first down at 10. Hasn't thrown the football a ton on this drive. That'll change here. Deep down the field he goes. Contested and incomplete. Forcing that one. And a tight window to Stephon Diggs. Those all-white Packers jerseys are tough, though, not going to lie. Yes, I believe so, too. You know the most boring game on my channel? Do you? Because I have one in mind. Let's see if you can read my mind. Another target for Stephon Diggs. Another incompletion. Good coverage downfield and a good carry from Mixon. Bouncing around tacklers again. It's an 8-yard pickup. I know for a matter of fact what the most boring video on my channel is, and I don't think it's very close either. I don't believe so. Run-heavy formation for the Texans. A long opening drive for the second half starter, and Mixon keeps it alive, bouncing off another tackle. First down, Texans. Madden 22 Commanders versus Dallas. Right on the money, EG Pro. I'm actually surprised you do that. Wow. Yeah, you're correct. That game finished 3-0. And the highlights for that game were maybe 5 minutes long. Midway through the third quarter, and Love has not seen the ball yet this half. Mix it up the middle. This guy needs some water. Please give him a break, man. Houston wins. I'm number 1. If Packers win, you would eggs up for tie for 1. Oh, man, I thought it'd be sole possession after this game. Madden 22 Colts Texans was so bad. That was also terrible. Not the greatest at all. 100% on Addy's 1,000%. Loss of 1 there for Mixon. He has been selling the rock left, right, and center. And it continues up the middle. Still going, Joe Mixon. Spinning around, picking up 10. This guy does not get a break. For some reason, I kept watching after that. Yeah, that game was a disaster. Can you believe how crappy that game looked? Oh, man, it looked terrible. It was not very good looking at all. Joe Mixon is huffing and puffing in the backfield as he should be. With a handful of handoffs on this drive, he finally gets a break. Pass down the middle, 1st and goal to Dalton Schultz. And this officially, Chet, is the longest drive of the season in terms of time. That's insane. Yeah, if you want to go to the community tab and fill in the fan pick'em, I'll just dock you for the games you missed out. 1st and goal for the Texans. 6.5 minutes gone by on this drive. Pin pull left to Mixon, and he will lose 2. Or also you can join the Discord and have access to fan conversations as well as, I don't know what else we got in there. Scores, schedules, standings, all that good stuff. Welcome back, Stack. Good to have you in here as well. Now over 7 minutes gone by on this drive. Houston taking every ounce of time with the pass to the end zone. Touchdown, Dalton Schultz, and the Texans extend their lead. Already did it, W-Mans. Big ups to that. What a drive from C.J. Stroud and mostly Joe Mixon. Got to give him a ton of credit, keeping the ball in his possession on that drive. Oh, man. That was the most exhausting drive I've ever seen for one in particular player. Shout out to Joe Mixon, man. He deserved that touchdown, but obviously they couldn't force it to him. I get that. Fairbairn is on for the extra point. Kick is up, and it is good. Texans 20, Packers 10. 15-play drive. That is insane, Chet. I don't think we're going to respect how crazy a 15-play drive is that took that long. That takes some effort and dedication from your running back. All right. Ball going to be placed on the tee by Fairbairn. And he will kick off for the Texans again. Another dynamic kickoff still awaiting a return touchdown. Will we see it here? Fairbairn is on for the kickoff. Nixon will take it from the 5-yard line. Right side he goes. Got a bit of an opening. And he'll take it out to the 35-yard line. Bet that sounds good. Crew Dat Nation. One-handed catches yet. I think we've had a one that I have actually seen. Kyle Pitts had a one-handed catch. I mean, it was nothing crazy. It was like a 4-yard pass into the flat with nobody around him. He easily could have caught it with 2 hands, but he was showboating a bit. Which was the worst on my channel for the Browns in terms of blowout or entertainment? Finally, Jordan Love back on the field. And the Packers trail by 10, the largest deficit of the day. Love towards the sideline. What a pass. He is surgical to Romeo Doubs. The one that beat the Niners is very unrealistic. The one where Nick Chubb took over, unrealistic is crazy considering we actually beat you during the regular season too. I don't think that's unrealistic in the slightest. Back to the I formation, go the Packers. Jordan Love directing traffic. Hand off to Jacobs. Good tackles from Houston. That was fake. Oh, okay. Didn't happen. It was AI generated, like LeBron getting dunked on in the gold medal game. Yeah, I got you. I physically felt dead inside when that happened. I was so disappointed. And then Curry took over, and I was happy. 2 minutes to go now in the third. Pressure coming. Throw on the run is incomplete. Mooney wasn't so bad, we would have been 15-2, probably. But you weren't. That's just the thing. I mean, listen, you could say Jake Moody cost you the game, that's fine. But you got to give the Browns defense credit, man. Every other game before that, the Niners have put up like 30, 40 points a game. And the Browns held them to, 14? Love now out of the empty on a 3rd and 7. Big time conversion. Down the middle is going to work out. No, it's dropped incomplete. What a hit from Stingley. Oh, my. How does he drop that? Lost 3 games because of him? Oh, yeah, we held you to 17. That's right. 19-17 was the final there. Wow. And the Packers will punt it away after all of that. Daniel Wheelan tries to pin Houston. Ball's going to land at the 1 and skip into the end zone for a touchback. What up, Era? Grandpa could have made a better catch than that. He's been dead for 17 years. What a comment to introduce yourself back into chat with. There's Joe Mixon. Hopefully he got some oxygen and maybe a couple other things on the sideline. Lord knows that man needs all the help he can get after putting the team on his back for that drive. Just previous. Mack threw a pick on 4th and inches. That is hilarious. That's too funny. Texans taking back over. Looking to hang on to a 10-point lead with possession of the football. It's Stroud. Through the air, down the field. It is caught by Collins. Gain of 19, first down, Houston. Bro, where is Bolt in chat anymore? A-Rod's comment just came through. It's always a good day when Deshaun Watson loses. Well, I'm not going to like that. Just going to put the crying emoji underneath of it again. Because it's not a good day when Deshaun Watson loses because he's on my team, bro. Surprised Texans held to 20 points of that offense. I mean, they might have more. It's only the third quarter after all. Keep that in mind. Minute 15 left now in the third. Stroud looking for another commanding drive like the previous. 20th carry to Joe Mixon. He'll pick up a yard. 13 minutes in the game, or less than that now, much less. Oh, you're talking about the Eagles-Pats game. Never mind. The fact that I started stream 1 as that game started in reality, and we're going to finish game 2 before that game ends in reality, is pretty funny. Last minute of the third quarter. Rush of 4 from Green Bay, and Stroud feeling the heat is going to be sacked. Finally, the Packers defense gets to him again. Preston Smith. What I've said, Torian Stroud set up the Packers defense. Very nice, yes indeed. Not so nice for me. I took the Packers in the pick'em. But that's all right. Sometimes you got to take some L's. It is what it is. 3rd and 18. And the Cheeseheads are rowdy once again. Halfback draw to mix it up the middle. Good blocking. And he is near the line to gain with the push. He's 2 yards short. The fact that almost worked is crazy. No memory what you picked. I'm going to be honest. There's a lot of pick'ems. I only know Trex was the first one, and I only know what I picked as well. So, in the future, obviously, we're done with pick'ems this season. But try to take screenshots of who you got for the time being. Where's Nico Collins? He had a couple catches. I think he caught a touchdown, too. I might be mistaken. Fourth quarter is underway, though. And it'll get started with a Texan punt from Tommy Townsend. And that one, not good at all, got away from him. Shanked it to the 30. 2 catches, 12 yards. Sounds maybe about right. Although that crossing route was not too bad. I thought so. Fourth quarter is underway, and the Packers back on offense. Jordan Love got to go to work now. Towards the sideline, wide open, Romeo Doubs. And there go the Packers. That is the Panthers first down. I was very confused. Is there another bad punt? Yeah. Shank to the 30-yard line, Bakeby, and get in there. Get your pads on and get out there. Nice pass there from Jordan Love. He has got to be on top of his game here. If the Packers want to come from behind victory, Love deep down the field is going to find a man in stride. It's Jaden Reed. And the Packers looking to pull this game back within a score in the fourth quarter. Collins is the 3rd best receiver on the team, but he can be wide receiver 1 for the Pats. It's true. Anybody can be wide receiver 1 in New England. Let's be real. Spell a Jaden Reed touchdown. Okay. SM for once, not spelling a turnover. I like it. Love making an adjustment to his right. Hand off to Josh Jacobs. Good blocking and a first down. Allen to Diggs for the touchdown. Buffalo ties it up at 28. Spell Jordan Love strip sack. Oh boy, that'd be kind of cool. We've already seen one of those. Could we get our second? Jacobs balling out for the Packers right now, as they move a step closer into the red zone. Love will drop back 3 steps and fire down the middle to the end zone. Knocked out of the hands, incomplete by Jimmy Ward. who already has a pick today. It's a good play in the defensive backfield of Houston. So 2nd and 10 coming up now for the Pack. Jordan Love fires that one a little bit too contested towards Luke Musgrave. He will try to make up for his mistake to the back of the end zone. He fires an interception, and Houston will take over. And there you have it. Jeff Okudah. That's an INT and a half. 7th interception in 3 games for Jordan Love. He has looked shaky, and that continues here at home. 4 games, right? 4, 5, 6. No, we are in week 7. That is 4 games, not 3. Misinformation, chat, my bad. And that'll probably be the dagger. Almost got a Love pick, but I wanted to be creative. Fair enough. SM actually smell an INC. Tom Grossi crying right now. Yeah, he might be. That contract looking regretful at the moment in the simulation verse of Green Bay. Texans will take over at the 20-yard line. C.J. Stroud from under center. Quick pass is caught. It's secured by Stephon Diggs. Texans looking for a victory on the road. Would be a tough place to win at. Even the world champions couldn't win here last year. Not quite. Good catch there for Stephon Diggs. 2nd down and 4. Hand off to Joe Mixon. And he will move the chains. If we go down to score, it's that night. I think it might be that night. Before that happens, you missed, Big P, and I'm assuming, the 7.5-minute drive that they had earlier that resulted in a touchdown. They are marching. If only the Saints could march half as big and as bad as the Texans are today. It is Schultz in motion this time. And a bootleg pass for Stroud. He will find his tight end in the flat. And barely a good enough tackle made for a 5-yard pickup. If I played 10 games well over the course of 4 years and became the highest paid player in history, I would just throw bum picks as well. Yeah, that's probably the realest comment I've ever seen in my chat. Is there a better wide receiver room than Houston? Maybe Seattle? I would say Seattle. 2nd down and 5. 37-yard line is where the ball sits for now. From the pistol, Stroud will hand off up the middle to Mixon. And he'll gain 3. I really think it's a pattern of Love interception last year. Lover's Raiders pick target was Watson. Steelers pick Love intended for was Watson divisional round versus 49ers intended for Watson. Yeah, that seems to be quite the trend. Dolphins wide receiver room too. Maybe not. I don't know. 3rd and 2 now for the Texans. Hand off to Mixon. And another big first down. Looking at a reach right now for the Packers. Another quick stream chat. Holy cow, we are blazing through these streams. Tell you what, yesterday's took a decent amount of time. Even the last 2 days have taken pretty good time. That's something. Midway through the 4th quarter. Stroud back to action. Checking it down to Schultz. Wide receiver 3, I guess it's OBJ, isn't it? Technically, it's Odell Beckham Jr. I don't know. Seattle or Houston, I feel like are top 2. In my opinion. C.J. Stroud from the empty on 2nd and 2, halfway through the 4th quarter. The Packers still only going to rush 4. Stroud's going to fire down the field, and an adjustment is made with the catch. That is beautiful. And that is Noah Brown. There's another wide receiver. Yeah, even Noah Brown can be like a wide receiver 2. And he's a wide receiver 4 here in Houston. That's crazy. That is wild, Chet. Vikings have a better wide receiver room than the Texans. Who's their wide receiver 3? I don't remember. Houston inside of field goal range. Obviously, that would not change the amount of possessions this game is separated by. However, a touchdown will, and Schultz down the middle with the first down catch. And you definitely heard my dog barking in the back of that. Style better than Seattle and Houston. Yeah, I agree. KJ Hamler, yeah, I don't think that's better. Obviously, wide receiver duos, you can talk about Cincinnati in that mix too. Brandon Powell, that's who it is. You're right, Brandon Powell. Texans back into the red zone. Stroud barking out orders once more on the offensive line. And he will check it down, complete to Schultz. Dalton Schultz is feasting it right now. In the defensive backfield, good tackle there from Alexander. But right now, the time is of the essence, and that is going against the Packers, all things considered. That is not what they want to have right now. 3 minutes left. 2nd and 11 for Houston. Ball at the Packer 15. Play clock down to 2. Stroud takes an empty backfield snap, and he will find Mixon cutting inside and pick it up 7. More Allen and Dunze. That'll be a good trio too, I feel like. That'll take some development. Yeah, do the Falcons, I feel like, are guaranteed to win the division now. Not guaranteed, but I was kind of like, maybe Tampa, maybe New Orleans. I feel like the Falcons are heavy favorites now. A first down here would make things very difficult for the Packers. On 3rd and 4, Stroud will fire, and it will be a first down to the 2. Brevin Jordan. And that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. With the Packers down 10, looking like it's going to be a win for Houston. What'd you miss? Another Jordan Love interception. I know you're shocked to hear that. 2 INT today for Love. Not too good. Following the 2-minute warning, 1st and goal at the 2. Handoff to Mixon. Looking for the end zone, and he has got it. His 2nd touchdown today. And that is the dagger. Go ahead and skip the replay and all that. Head to our extra point. And Love could have his garbage time drive. Before you guys hit the exits early, reminder, tomorrow we got a doubleheader. 7 o'clock is the Dolphins and Colts, followed by the Lions and Vikings at 8:30. Also, go check out the highlights to the Lions and Cowboys game. Kind of struggling right now in terms of viewership. So it'd be much appreciated if you guys can go run that up with some views and some likes as the extra point is up and good for Fairbairn. Texans lead is 17. And that means with a road victory, they will hang on to the AFC South lead with their win and the Jaguar upset loss in London. Colts and Titans following behind, pretty close. Jaguars are 4-3. I think the Colts are 4-2. But via tiebreaker, Houston has that advantage. Or actually, hang on, that's not right. What are they? Let me go to my Discord. Let me stop yapping about things I'm assuming are correct. Let me go find it real quick. What I'm going to go to kickoff here for Fairbairn. And a return taken by Nixon from inside the 5. Down to at the 29-yard line. About to sub to you for the first time, bro? What do you mean sub to me? You haven't been subbed to me before? You just been coming in here randomly? Oh, big W for that. Big appreciation, Dakota. Okay, so what was I talking about? What's up, Joseph? Can't wait for that game to happen. Me neither. This should be a really good game in real life. I agree. Garbage time drive now for Jordan Love. Another multi-interception day for the highest paid quarterback in Green Bay for quite some time, and a hospital pass is delivered. Incomplete. People act like from Justin Jefferson to Drake London ain't a big deal. I mean, that is a pretty big deal, I guess. My Raiders better win before you go to college. You hear me? I got you, Arturo. They play the Rams this week. They got a good chance. I would think so. Okay, right now, I appreciate it, Dakota. Love fires that one, a complete 2nd and 10. Linebackers drop for Houston. Love well protected. Finds a completion of 6. Yeah, AFC South standings after this, it'll be Houston at 5-2, Jacksonville at 4-3, Titans at 3-3. They already played this week and lost, and the Colts at 3-3. They play it tomorrow. You got a team at all? I'm a Browns fan. Love from the empty. In the no huddle, 3rd and 4. Down the middle, and he will find Shaden Reed breaking away with a big first down catch and run. Timeout Packers. Okay, the Rams play Jimmy G. I mean, listen, Stafford has looked terrible. You know, the Rams only win this season is week 1 in overtime against the Lions, right? I mean, they've looked awful. So I think you should be okay. Another quick game, by the way, Chad. This one's going to reach just over an hour, I have a feeling. But still, 2 quick streams today. I don't mind it. Packers take their first time out of the second half. First attempt for Love, and he will check it down. Complete and out of bounds is Musgrave. Sister going to college tomorrow. It is getting to be that time of the year. Most of my friends have gone and moved in already. Kind of scary to think about, to be honest with you. College is such a unique experience. Never in your life are you going to have a bunch of people fully functional, but strangers at the same time. 9-yard pickup there for Musgrave. And Love will check it down. This time again, it's a side end with first down yardage. Going to take a trip there. So we can say our goodbyes before she leaves. Sounds good. Pretty much what's going on for me a week from today, which is why our final stream between the Chargers and the Cardinals will be next Wednesday. One stream that night at 8 p.m. Don't miss the chat. Final minute of the fourth quarter. Love down the middle towards the end zone. Touchdown, Jaden Reed. Pulling it back within 2 scores. Jaden Reed is my favorite Green Bay wide receiver. Kind of underrated. Well, there you go. Right on cue. He walks that one into the end zone for the touchdown. Going to a small Division III college, R2 Baldwin Wallace is what it's called. Tim Berea. Browns actually have a training camp a walking distance away. You know the little like brown and orange and white stripe? There's actually a road with that stripe down. And there's a literal neighborhood that is in the backyard of the Browns training camp facility. Extra point is up and good. And that'll break this game down to just a 10-point difference. Let my man get Kamara wears Christmas shoes again. Not for real, though. Bro goes crazy in those shoes. Absolutely crazy. Okay, so now the Texans will have to try to recover an outside kick. Go to Abilene Christian, W. That is in Texas, right? Believe so. A lot of big schools in Texas, as you can imagine, being one of the biggest states in the U.S. of A. Andres Carlson is on for an onside kick attempt here for the Packers, and it is scooped up by Noah Brown. Couple of kneel downs, or really rushes, because the Packers are going to be stubborn, and that will do it. W stream, by the way, chat. Good looks on the likes, the viewership, all things considered. Much appreciated for the third night in a row of doubleheaders. One more first down, and we can be on our way out of here. Mixon looks to deliver, and he'll gain 3. Now, I would say it was used by Dream College. It's kind of a basic pick, to be honest with you. I think dreams are a bit overrated when it comes to that university. People just go there because of the vicinity and the big name and the football and all that good stuff. Obviously, if you're an athlete, it's different. But, I mean, I'll leave my athletic career back in high school, call it a day. Nothing too crazy. 2nd and 7. Mixon with the handoff, right side, and he is bounced back, going all over the place. Good Lord, Joe Mixon. Finally taken down. And now they can take it 8, and it's game over. 6 rushing touchdowns title record. That is still insane to this day. Major Good Worship Ministry, W. It's becoming a pretty popular field, actually, believe it or not. There is some truth to that. One more kneel down here for C.J. Stroud. And the Houston Texans are victorious. 3-2 in the standings. Chile is going to take over first place by himself after this one. Unfortunate. Not sure why we're taking a replay of the knee there. But that's cool, I guess. Thanks, man. GG's, ladies and gentlemen. Fairbairn is on for the 53-yard attempt. Does not have to kick it, but he will anyway, and this one is good. And that will make the final score Houston 30, Green Bay 17. The Texans maintain their lead in the AFC South. And that'll do it. Appreciate you guys tuning in. 7 and 8:30 again tomorrow. We will see you then.